Well, we're getting closer to the first day of school. Students in the Depew Union Free School District go back on September 8th.
Superintendent Dr. Stopinski is joining us right now. Good morning, Dr. Stopinski. Thanks so much for coming in.
Good morning.
I want to start by showing you a video that we found on your district's Facebook page. Let's take a look at that.
First day of school is coming up, and did you know that our first day of school is a Bills game day? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You are wait a minute. You are a Bills fan, right, Dr. Stopinski?
I am a Bills fan.
Okay. And did you know we get to wear Bills clothes on the first day, or red, white, and blue, right, boys and girls?
That's awesome.
We're happy to hear you're a Bills fan, and so you'll be wearing red, white, and blue on the first day, right?
Absolutely. Got my clothes picked out already.
Nice.
What are some of the other exciting things you got going on the first day of school at Depew?
Well, we're preparing our young people right now. Our school buses, our cafeterias, our final cleanings taking place this morning. Our new teachers are returning and getting really excited about the returning of our students.
We've talked about a lot of changes happening this year. Obviously, we're kind of headed back to the start of 2019, maybe, for students. We heard from the governor the other day about those COVID guidelines. You know, what are we expected to see in Depew this year in terms of safety in regards to COVID?
We're going to continue to build on the safety of our school, not only for our students, but for our staff, making certain that our exits, our procedures, our processes are all there, reviewing with our staff. We've been working closely with the Depew Police Department this summer to be doing active training drills so that everyone's aware of the school and the needs.
I know you and the other superintendents across the area are still wrapping your head around what the state put out a couple days ago, the State Department of Health, in terms of the COVID rules and getting in line with the CDC recommendations. No more test to stay, no more quarantining for exposed students. Is the Depew district working through a plan of its own for how it's going to handle COVID in the coming year?
Yes, it's going to be very similar to pre-COVID conditions. If a child's not feeling well, keep them home. If they're running a temperature, go see a doctor. We have COVID tests available for everyone. When in doubt, take the test, and we'll be there to support our young people.
How are staffing levels as we head into the new school year? About 2 weeks away, 2 weeks in a couple days.
We're in a pretty good place right now with our teachers and our core staffing. There continues to be a concern about substitutes and monitors and across the entire district. So bus drivers and cafeteria workers and teachers, trying to get a pool of candidates to make sure we can fill those needs when a teacher has to be out.
Are you in a position, though, where first day of school, kids are ready to come back, maybe bigger class sizes if necessary, but you guys are ready to handle it?
We're prepared and ready to go. Our school administrators have been working all summer long. Our teachers have been preparing themselves. As I mentioned, our custodians, our bus drivers, everyone's been preparing for the return of our young people.
You know, we've been through a pretty crazy couple of years here. A lot of students pretty anxious about the start of the school year. What does Depew do to help with that anxiety?
We work to start with a gentle entry. We want to make certain that we know our children, we establish the baselines where they're at, working with their families to make sure that they're comfortable. Again, that social emotional needs need to be met before learning can take place. So we're working not only with the students, but with our families.
You're coming to Depew from Roy Hart, where you spent several years, and this is your first academic year at Depew. And as you go across the district, introducing yourself to parents and students, what can they expect with you in charge at the district?
They'll be able to, they're going to see me all over the place. They're going to see me at athletic events and community events and PTA. I encourage everyone to reach out to me. I'm in the middle of my 100-day entry plan, trying to understand the district and what the needs are. And eventually I want to be able to help them to chart the next 10 years of where the district's headed.
And maybe some more puppet shows, too.
Absolutely.
That was Chef Hugo we saw, and we'll be seeing more of him at Depew.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Stopinski, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
And tomorrow on Wake Up, we'll be joined by Cheektowaga Superintendent Stephen Wright to talk about what they have going on this upcoming academic year. But right now, it's Mike Syka and the forecast.